Our corner and then the one kind of by the table.
But I don't recognize all of them. Hi, Ray. Hey. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, you need them right. Yeah.
Sorry, I would do it.
That's totally fine. That's.
So Ray said I could take 1 minute or 10 minutes. He says 5. So I'll keep it to that. Rex Wilkie, a good friend of the family, he says all I have to do is say, ladies and gentlemen, Ray Banks. And that's all it takes. But I'll add a little bit more. I know Ray pretty well. I don't know Megan as well, so I'll just tell you what I know about Ray. When Ray was in elementary school, he went to school in Taiwan for a little bit. He got a trophy, and it's in a prominent place in our home. Ray Banks, or it's in Chinese, Bao Jiren, model child. They also student awards. He didn't get that, but he's a model child, and I have to say they got it right. He's been a pretty good kid. Make it really easy for us. When he was in elementary school as well, he came home one day. I remember it so well. He came home and I'm trying to make conversation. I said, Ray, how was your day? He says, what do you mean? Well, was it a good day? Was it a happy day? He says, every day's a happy day. And that's kind of the way he lived his life. Every day is a happy day. And I think that attitude, that approach to life, that positivity is why he has so many friends. And he has friends from around the world and from every stage of his life. From the earliest childhood, every place we've lived, and we've moved to a lot of different places, but at every place, he's very close friends, very loyal friends. And fortunately for me, by association, because Ray is so cool, most of his friends have got this idea that I'm cool as well. Thanks for keeping that secret, Ray. We've had a great time getting to know Megan's family. They're also great people. One of the things we've learned is that we have a lot of friends in common. We've just met them, and like I say, they're top notch. But some of the friends that we know, Danny Bohr, where's Danny? Danny Bohr was my MTC companion. He's over here, and he was Ray's companion. I ran over by a taxi in Taipei. Got sent home to finish up his mission in Los Angeles, and there he was companions with Ray Champ. So Danny called last week, or earlier this week, to confirm that he'd be here, and he said, if you see Ray, let Ray know that I'll be there as well. And then when he said that, he said, as he said that, I said, do you mean my Ray or Megan's Ray? There's a lot of Rays in our family. Well, then I thought, as I said that, I thought, actually, my Ray is now she is Megan's Ray. It's the same Ray. There are other Rays in our life. My father Ray, her father Ray. There's a lot of Rays. But I told you Ray had a lot of friends. He's got 12 groomsmen. I don't make friends as well. When I got married, I had one best man, and there was no question who that would be. Bob Iverson. With Ray, he's got 12 friends from every stage. If he could have, he couldn't have a best man because he's such a loyal, good friend. He can't drop one friend and say, okay, now you're the best. I've got other good friends, John, but I've got two good friends. They're both Iversons. I'm sorry. So, anyway, sorry about the time. With thank you, Ray. I won't do that. She's Ray. Ray is now Megan's Ray, but I know I'm not losing my Ray because Ray, he has enough love for everybody. He's got multiple best men. He's got room for everybody in the family. So we welcome into the family. We're excited to continue this adventure. One more thing about Ray. The reason Rex said all you have to do is say Ray Banks. If you know anything about him, he lives life fully. His grandpa is always telling all of us. My grandpa says, my father, who's 90, says to me, enjoy it while you're young. He says that to me now, and Ray wonders, he's not young. But for Ray, he is young, and he lives life. He knows life is to be enjoyed, and I know going forward, Megan, you're going to be there, right there with him, and I hope you enjoy and have the best life possible.
Thank you, Mr. Bex. Now we have Megan's father, Mr. Ray Chen.
My name is Ray. I'm from Hong Kong. Okay. I think my daughter loved me so much, that's why she picked her husband, also named after me. And for those of you who don't know me, I have Megan and my son Mark. I think they are really a blessing to my life. And growing up, Megan, she always knows what she want to do, okay, where she want to go, and we don't have any problem with her, okay. But I think the law is very fair. On one side, my daughter is very nice and easygoing. On my other hand, my son is always giving me challenge, okay, and he still challenge me every day. So I think the law is very fair. Okay? But I remember there's two things which I really sort of looking back and I admire the decision that my daughter has made. One thing is when she was studying in university in Hong Kong, actually I wanted her to complete at least the undergraduate degree in Hong Kong before she comes over to United States. But then as she make a decision to, in the middle of, I think 2 years, she still have 2 years left before she complete her degree in Hong Kong. But then she make a move to come to the States to continue her education. And I was sort of disappointed, okay, for the first time. Because we all think, okay, you should graduate in Hong Kong first, and then probably come to the States for her master's degree. But then she make a decision. I think it's probably linked to this, the fact that she wanted to serve a mission after coming over to the States. And which I have to say, I didn't encourage her or discourage her. I think, Megan, you don't really need to go and serve a mission. But then she decided to serve a mission in Vancouver. And I was, I didn't sort of discourage or I let her make her own decision. And as I look back, I think I really sort of admire her for the courage to make changes in her life. And today I'm very glad there's so many friends that come all the way, I think from, relatives, friends, you travel all the way to Utah. Some of you drive long distance, some of you flew over here. I really appreciate the time that you spend together with Megan and Van to celebrate this very special day. And I was hoping to share a message that when I went to the BYU ambassador, I think one and a half weeks ago, there's a theme saying, okay, family, harmony within the family. That's one of the themes they share, okay, during that performance. And there's a Chinese saying, I say in Cantonese first, 家和萬事興. My Mandarin is not so good. It's 家和萬事興. Do you understand my Mandarin? That means if you have harmony within your family, everything will flourish. You don't have to worry about anything, as long as there's a harmony in the family. When I say harmony, I think I want to remind Ray that, okay, most of the time, I don't know whether it's good to say that, okay? Men always make the wrong decisions, okay? So when I look back to my marriage, 20-some years, I think if I listen to my wife's advice, I won't be still working now, okay? I should be retired. So I'm not an advocate for women, but I think women are smarter than men. So men, we think we are smarter, but I think actually, women are a lot smarter than us. And I would say if you listen to the advice that Megan gives you, it can't go wrong. I'm just kidding. Okay. I hope, Bryce, you also agree with me, okay? If you are more, okay, I would say listen to your wife's advice. You and I won't be working today, okay? We should be retired already. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys coming to Megan and Ray's wedding today. And I hope, as they begin a new chapter in their life, I wish you health, joy, and happiness, okay? And actually, one side of me, I'm very happy and excited for them to get married. On the other side, I was sort of feel like something was missing out, something is leaving me. So I have sort of mixed feeling, but I really want to congratulate Megan and Ray, and I wish you all the best in the future. And and if there's anything, remember that winning an argument is not going to get you anywhere. Okay. I think winning an argument is only cost you, I would say harmony in the family is much better than winning an argument in the future. Okay, and I think my time is up already, right? So I'm sorry taking too much of the time, but then I really appreciate, I hope you accept my heartfelt appreciation for all of you that come over, to attend this wedding. So I just turn the time back to Ben and Sonia.
Thank you, Mr. Chan. So the next part, when Sonia and I were kind of getting this together a couple weeks ago, we really didn't know a lot of the details with how Ray and Megan met. We kind of were trying to piece it together, and there's a lot of missing holes. So with that, I think we have some information to share.
So yeah, talking with Ben, we realized that we knew very, very little. Ray and Megan were not in each other's lives until after the summer of 2018. Then, at some point later that year, they were both somehow in Hawaii. And then by January 2019, they were engaged. So those 3 pieces of information were all I knew.
So to tell us the story a little bit more, Ray and Megan have put a short video together. You know, and while we know how it all ends, let's see how it all began. Are we ready? So I'm going to do a layup question just to warm it up here. So who is more creative? Oh, okay. Who is more adventurous? Who will be most likely to wake up grumpy? Who will be most likely to wake up grumpy? Who will leave the dirty dishes in the sink? One day, when they have children and the children want permission to do something that they're scared of, who will they ask? Who will they go to ask first?
Who is the better cook? Who is better with direction? Who is the smarter one? Aw. Who is more clumsy? Clumsy. Who has the better laugh?
Who is more likely to remember every single anniversary? Who does more shopping? Who's most likely to finish an entire tub of ice cream? Who's the better kisser?
Who tells the best jokes? Who gives the most unexpected surprises? Who has better hair? Who eats the most fast food? This is an easy one. Who's the better dancer? And last of all, who will say I love you more often?
Thank you. That's all the questions. You can put your shoes on. Yeah.
Okay. They said to hold this close to the mouth. We want you to realize how much they appreciate all of you coming and traveling so far to be here. I doubt very much that you'd find this size of a group from so many different places. Some from Hong Kong, Texas, Houston, and Dallas. And then when you go to California, we got people here from Idaho, California, all over the world. These are world travelers. And I want you to know they really appreciate you being here to celebrate this event with them. Now, they have asked me to preside over a ring exchange. Earlier today, Ray and Megan were married in the Payson temple. So they're already married. Now, the marriage ceremony is the highest and most important ordinance performed in our temples. The essential idea of a temple is that of a place especially set apart for services regarded as sacred. A building constructed for and exclusively devoted to sacred rites and ceremonies designed to unite families for eternity. As you know, I am handicapped. And I can tell when I need to sit down. Okay. Now, we believe that marriage and family ties can continue beyond the grave. Marriages performed by those who have been properly authority in his temples will continue to be valid in the world to come. Our marriage ceremonies eliminate the words, "till death do you part," and instead say, "for time and all eternity." Ray and Megan, for the eternities, you are husband and wife. Okay. Now, temples have been used in the Bible in many places. Moses was instructed to build a traveling temple, a tabernacle. The most famous temple is probably Solomon's temple. I want you to know that Ray and Megan have been taught by their parents. They've been well taught. They realize the importance of their marriage decision. The family is essential to the Creator's plan for eternal destiny and happiness of his children. Ray and Megan are now always officially married. That took place in the temple this morning. The wearing of a ring is not part of the wedding ceremony or covenant. However, it is a part of our culture. And in keeping with tradition, Ray and Megan would like to exchange rings. Now, I enjoyed the video up there, and I happen to know that when you think of a ring, the man is always on his knee and proposing to his girlfriend and offers a ring. If she accepts the ring, it's an engagement ring. Got an engagement ring? Okay. Okay. Now, they also wanted me to give them some advice. Ray, you had good advice in the temple. My wife and I are going to celebrate our 64th wedding anniversary in about 2 weeks. I want you, Ray, to realize the best decision you can make is listen to Megan. Listen. Really. My wife knows more about me than I know about myself. She tells me how I feel. Okay. Okay. But we all want you to watch now, and they are going to exchange rings. Ray, you have a ring. Would you present it to Megan? Now, you have a ring to present to Ray. Okay, you can sit down. The wearing of the ring is very, very important. Young adults, when they're associating with each other, you always notice the ring. Ray, you have a ring. That means you are not now available. Megan, when they say your finger, you are not now available. They are now husband and wife for time and all eternity, and we congratulate you. Thank you.
All right. It'll actually be less than 5 minutes. So just on behalf of both of us, we're so grateful that you guys are here. Anyway, first off, just would love to thank Megan's parents, Ray and Yanni, for raising Megan. Honestly, like all the time she surprises me with how incredible she is. And so, anyway, grateful to them, really grateful for her friends and family, and for the positive influence that I'm sure you've had on her. And of course, I'm grateful to my parents. I won't try and say anything, but I am, and really grateful, to my friends and family, Megan asked me to give the speech because I was the one who's not supposed to cry. Because she said I wouldn't be able to give it because I would be crying, right, if she gave it. And so she said, Ray, you give the speech because you won't cry, and so you can give the thank you speech. But we really, really love you guys, and that's all we want you to know. So thank you. Okay, so this isn't on the program, but now I'm gonna try and sing a song to Megan. Yeah, I don't know. Megan likes surprises, and she likes when I sing, but I really haven't had that much time to practice. Anyway, so lower your expectations way down. And originally I wanted to write a song, but then I realized there's no way. So instead I took a song and I rewrote it a little bit, part of the song. But anyway. Met so unexpectedly, I was surprised to meet the woman of my dreams. Okay. Spoke together every night. We felt that this was right. Some say we're meant to be. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday word seems to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose.
So next, we will ask the couple to approach the cake table and cut the cake.
Congratulations.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow, they'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Just found a picture of Pinterest. Kind of, yeah. That's great. I have what's the phone that have the candles.
You guys must have lit nice and high.
Yeah, don't burn my hair off. Thank you guys.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, get out of here. Okay, no way.